Sorry that I came late. I have not broadcast since morning, apart from the late hour broadcast that we had. So we have not been able to make it. But now we are here. Okay, so we are going to spend some time as well. I just want us to like the video. Once once you join me, please like the video. Okay, like the video. Tell us where you are watching from, and if you have anything to share with us, maybe based on what you have discussed so far, you can just bring it on. So this broadcast is not going to be long. Hopefully we are not going to waste time. I just want to see if we can manage the time that we have to discuss this, what we want to discuss here. And as you can see the title, the Japan coin has come to rescue you, okay, from economic jihad. And not only that, we are going to react to the video of Iken Guruago that PM shared because of the court case yesterday. And most of them are, their focus was on Mazanakano, defending himself in the court, what he said and all that. I have seen some of the videos and some of the clip, short videos from different people, everybody on with their own video and their own view about it, which is good because we are in democracy, right? Everybody have right to say what they want to say or think what you want to think about. You have every right to do that. So we are going to start this broadcast with a post from the Koiki. Koiki Media is one of the strong Oduduwa agitator. He said, I think it's time for me to show you. It's time for me to show you. This is a Koiki platform, as you can see here. And so we are going to start with this platform, with his post on his X handle, like as you are seeing now. Let me just open the message properly. This is Koiki Media. So he said, the zoo country will affect you in diaspora. And those of you back home, continue to shout, I am proud Nigeria, you go chop breakfast. Nigerian student has been thrown off university courses and ordered to leave the UK after a currency crisis left them struggling to pay tuition fees on time. Nigeria is currently experiencing its worst economic crisis in a generation, which is having a significant impact on Nigerian students at some UK universities. This is what you can see here. He attached it with a British, this is BBC.com news and all that. So Koiki is somebody that don't know how to lie. I mean, he's one of the person from Oduduwa, Yoruba land, that to me, I love his mentality. I'm just being honest. I love his sincerity. He doesn't envy you for anything. He's just mind himself, and he's always on point. He don't care what you have. You remember when DS were, bashing him for having hosted a program with PM and this Papa Akintola, if I pronounce his name very well, that professor from Oduduwa land, that is brilliant man. They were not happy with that, and they were also attacking Sunday Igboho for, having meeting and broadcast with PM. Some of you maybe you have forgotten that, but we don't forget. I still remember that vividly. I still remember. It's not the news that they don't like Sunday Igboho. I mean, when I say them, I mean people from the US. They don't like him, maybe because of one thing or another, but that's not why we're here. You can see now people they are protesting in UK and all that, seeking for help. These are students. These are not agitators. These are not Biafrans. There are some of them may be Biafrans. What I mean by they're not Biafrans, I mean they are not representing the government in Israel. So they are there for study, just like with every other country from Africa. Why are they struggling to pay tuition fee? Now, when you are, because they are there and their parents are Nigerian, sending money to them, and most of them, their parents are not politicians that loot and, rich, have access to do illegal deal to make millions and billions from there. You can pay your school fees and all that. But these are people from decent home, people that are, the parents are struggling to train them and all that. They are not going through a lot. Through a lot. Not only them, even some business people abroad as well are going through a lot. Because once you send your goods to Nigeria and calling the money back will become problem. You have to pay excess, you have to pay this, you have to pay that, and every now and then dollar keep on jumping down, going up and going down and all that, simply because of the crisis and what Nigerian government have brought to everybody. So this is the news that Koiki shared, and I decided to bring it for you. Now you can see here, Mobolaji Abdurrahim said they are the one confusing people in the zoo. Let them come back to zoo to continue study in Sokoto, Kano, Kaduna to come feel the heat small. New sage both home and I don't know what to remember new sage, both home and away. And this one it says, sometimes this kind of people are the people that maybe they, when you look for visa, you couldn't get your own, and anybody that travel abroad become your enemy because you think that they're taking your destiny. So this one is talking out of anger. Probably he has set for a visa and he couldn't get his own, and he's not happy with anybody studying abroad. Okay, I will at Lopia. What is it? I don't know. This is a Yoruba language. Sorry, I can't read it. This one is Yoruba language, and another one. Let me see if I can have another comment. Or is it only two comments? Okay, maybe the comment is not much. So this is what Koiki shared, just to remind you the current situation of the economy. You understand? So some of us may not be aware of what is going on in Nigeria, but this one will give you example of what people are going through. Even though even you are in abroad, you are not safe, right? So that is it. So let me see. Comment here said, Alozie Ambrose, we must rescue our land or we perish. All hail Biafra. Anthony Umedi said, hello, my brother. Good day. Watching you from Chile, South America. Yes, I know you. I know you. I know you. I remember you have been in my program many times. I really appreciate you, my brother. Please like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not seen the option, please look at the top corner of your right corner, top corner on your right hand side on your screen. You will see a three dots there. Just tap it. As one of our brother, taught us how to do that. Just tap it. You see the option to give the video a thumbs up, so that others will join us as we are staying here doing the needful. So, what do you think about what Koiki shared with us about the crisis of what people in Nigerians in UK are going through in terms of paying their tuition fees and all that? What do you think about it? What do you have to say about it? Many things is going on, and we are struggling to see if we can, keep up with the news. Many of them, and I will share you with this. I will share this one with you as well. So this one is from. This is what Senator Shehu Sani said, and I will read it for you. Maybe let me flip the camera as well. Let's flip the camera. So here is a news from Senator Shehu Sani, this Fulani man. He said last week bandits by 30 farmers in Zamfara, and this week terrorists slaughtered 50 farmers in Plateau. That is 2 states in the north. In the last northern governor. In the last northern governors meeting held in April 12, held in April 12, 12 governors were absent. The leaders in the region are not serious about addressing the security concern of the region. One thing I like about this man is that he always trying to, put a comment as if he's not aware, or deep down in his mind, he don't know what the insecurity means and why insecurity in the first place. Why do we even have insecurity? So he always want to act as if he's a novice. He's not aware. He don't know. Can you just tell me what is going on, please? he knows everything, but he always acts as if he don't know anything. And I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That is how they roll. How can you come here to tell us? Let me flip the camera before you share something that is not good. How can you just show us what is not different thing from what is happening? You are acting as if you don't know that these people understand what is going on. So you are the northern governors you are talking about. So they don't know. They are not, who is financing the problem? Who is financing it? You are acting as if you don't know. Governors as well are responsible to what is going on in the north. Not even in the north, in Nigeria as a whole. I mean, it's very, very funny. It's very, very funny. But let me share this with us, because yesterday I shared this video, this post with us, and I think I need to read it out again, based on what this man said here. Okay, based on what he said here. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, based on what he said, you can see here. Do you still remember Major General Atolobe, who arrested Fulani terrorists? Okay, let's assume he's not out there like Senator say who is acting innocent or novice. Now, pay attention to this. Do you remember the Major General Atologbe, who arrested Fulani terrorists in Plateau? The same Plateau they are telling you, they are now reporting to you that they are buying people. Okay, just mark that one. In 2021, just a few years ago, paraded them publicly along their financier. Who is this financier? Of course, not an us. Okay, all that came from Abuja. They release. Oh God. All that came from Abuja, they release which he refused. That all that came from Abuja for them to release them, or you understand, which this very man here refused. Immediately, Nigerian forces, that's Nigerian army, dismissed him from force. Sack letter immediately, because he refused to release who? Well, maybe you want me to read it again. Okay, now let me read it again so you understand it. Because Senator Shehu is acting as if he don't know anything, right? He don't know what happened, and you know the northern governors are not serious about this security. Why would they be serious when they are the ones spending their hard-earned money and their hard-earned looting money to finance it? Charlie Boy is reminding us. Not he's not the initiator of this news. He's just kind of he's just like he's reminding you of what happened in the past, so that you refresh your memory to know where your problem is coming from. Do you still remember Major General Atolobe, who arrested Fulani terrorists in Plateau in 2021? The same Plateau, like I said, this who is telling you now they are buying people and Zamfara, right? And paraded them publicly along their financier. Who is their financier? Nothing else. Their names are not mentioned here, and I don't need to start creating names. So you understand what I mean? So let's be real. Order came from Abuja for their release, which he refused. Immediately, Nigerian force, that's HQ, means Nigerian headquarters, whatever they call that, but it has to do with Nigerian army, dismiss him from the force. Achupian Orozobo, that he's leaking information, that he's doing their bidding. Who talks say government hand no day this matter for insecurity? Coming from somebody that is pushing for Nigerian unity, Charlie Boy. All right, people that believe that somehow one day they will just wake up and everything will start working. So, and he's he's above 70 years old. So don't think that a child that is talking out of immaturity or no. This man is my grandfather, not even my father. He's older than my father. My father is late. My father did not even. He's older. You understand? This Charlie Boy. I'm telling you, I'm being honest. But what I'm trying to tell you is this. It's not about age. It's not about your life experience. Brain and wisdom comes from God. And this thing here is to tell you that everything they're doing, they know it. They know. And Shehu Sani is now acting as if, oh, I don't know, maybe governors will be the one to do the research and find out the problem. They find out the problem. And the economy they are crying, people are crying and lamenting about, More is still coming. You know, remember when the dollar was started crapping on naira, dealing with naira a few months ago. I came here. I do that. You need to do some investment, invest on Biafran coin. Now, like you can see the title of the video. Why is it that our people do not appreciate what they have? Okay, before I go straight to that, let me recognize people that are commenting here, our own people that are here. Anthony Meje, yeah, I think I've read the comment. He said, "Hello, brother. Good day. Watching from." Okay, yes, I've gone through this one. Ndidi said, "Good afternoon, sir. I am looking forward to coming back to Biafra land. Thank you. You are not alone. All of us are waiting for that." Oyi Kachi said, okay, just send an emoji. Sunny, I see you. Kole Tobe, I see you, bro. I don't know if you're a man or woman, but you understand what I'm saying. I greet you. I hear you. Diana said, that is how hypocrite Sunny is. He is one of the wicked, corrupt, selfish, greedy elders in the northern Nigeria. When you read it, you think that, oh, this man is, oh my goodness, nothing as I worried about. Where is this institute is coming from? Where is he coming from? Somebody that is probably making his own contribution to their youth for total invasion of preaching and jihadist movement and all that. So back to what I wanted to say about the Biafran coin. PM is a visionary. He knows what is coming. You go check the step that he have taken all this while. The step he back on first of all, bringing everybody together. That Finland convention that took place, historic one. Then Biafran army. We have seen how the Biafran army are operating, defending, not causing problem. So it is very, very clear. The coin, you understand, digital coin is another one. Now, what they are doing now is to make sure that as a business person, you rely on. There's no way in this modern age that your business will be successful without banking system, without bank, right? And the currency, they're destroying the currency just to make sure that once you are doing that your business, you will be struggling massively. But they don't care about their own people. Like Tinubu, although some people say he's not even Yoruba, but let's assume he's a Yoruba. People from the western part of Nigeria, all of everybody depends on business. If you are not selling, you are buying. If you are buying, okay, you also receiving the pen from the seller. If you punish the seller, the buyer will also cry. Now you have developed the naira, and naira is very, very weak, very, very weak. Last week, Bloomberg reported that naira is one of the worst performing currency in the whole universe. Not in Africa, not in West Africa, in the whole universe. Performed better than Bangladesh, performing better than Somalia. Remember when Masakami said that you can't get your Somalian visa? People think that they will be start throwing bomb. Everybody will be running helter-skelter. Economic problem you will find yourself begging for food in Somalia. I don't wish you that, but things are getting tougher. Do you know what it takes for you to train somebody in UK? Now, if you are supposed to spend maybe in a term, maybe you are supposed to spend, let's say, before Tinubu, maneuver his way to Nigerian presidency. Maybe the budget will maybe 2 million, 3 million. I'm just saying, I don't know. Now, with the economic situation now, you have to budget 5 to 6 million. All of a sudden overnight. And if your income, before you to send your child or your cousin, your niece abroad to study, you must have weigh your business as source of income so that you are not going to cut short on the way. Now, they are struggling. And in UK, we are told that some of them are working, right? But they are facing inflation. Everywhere in the world, cost of living is high. There's no Make contact to anybody, anywhere, any part of the world. Ask questions. Ask your brother, your friends, your relative in another country, what is the economic situation where you live? They will tell you that a kilo of tomato that they normally buy probably maybe $2 is now for $3.50 or $2.80. Something must attach to it in this present age. Not only in Nigeria, everywhere. So the cost of that is because of this what is going on in Ukraine or Russia and all this, all this kind of thing. And the world power, they're doing it to make sure that, because after when they created C7, C19, you know what I mean by C19. After they created C19 and all those things, they used it to control the economy, and people are struggling to, to fix themselves in one way or another. The Biafran coin is the only hope you have now. Why? Your little money in their banking system in Nigeria, it will still get to the attack. They will still attack it. And what you're experiencing now, if you struggle, for those of you abroad, you are sending your hard-earned money, maybe in dollar, you send it back to Nigeria to do one or two things. Let's assume you saved all this while you have 50, let's say 25 mil, or let me not high it more. Let me say you save 15 mil in your bank in Bongo, and that 15 mil you saved it 2 years ago. The value of that 15 mil now, maybe for you to get that 15, let's assume you have let me not even use it in naira. Let me say you send $6,000, $6,000 USD, and that money that you send in your account in Nigeria, the value now, because when you send it, it will convert to naira, unless you have a dollar account. But if you are the type that doesn't have a dollar account, your money is naira already. The value, if you want to call that 6,000 USD now from naira, if you have $2,000, you need to go Thanksgiving, because they will cripple it. They have everything destroyed. They have rendered everything useless. That is the economic jihad. And why Biafran coin is the only way for you now is this. For those of you doing buying and selling, you are going to China. If you want to buy goods, if you save your money in Biafran coin in the bank, Biafran bank, when you get to China, you have access to it. You just log in, use that money, use your coin, buy whatever you want, and send it back to Nigeria. Then once you get to Nigeria, you check the economic situation, the price of, just presume how much, then put your interest. After selling that, okay, because they will give you naira, right? Convert it to crypto immediately. Don't wait. Convert it to crypto. Don't put it in bank account. Put it in the bank account. One day you wake up and you will see a new law that will prevent you from even withdrawing like I was told that if you have maybe your limit before, you were able to cash out or pull out, let's say 1 mil in your account before. Now is no more. Now is 200. From 1 mil to 200. They are trying to restrict you from taking money from the account because they know what they're doing. And they keep on charging you from SMS charges. They are charging you from ATM charges. They are charging the allowance of this, allowance of that. This kind of Yahoo government. They will be giving you bill without any service. You understand? So you need to avoid it by making sure you learn how to use crypto under Biafran coin, under Biafran government in Ezra. You can give. And these are people, the hotline is 24 hours. 24 hours. You can contact them, you can reach out to them. They will tell you what to do, and it's not hidden. Don't be deceived. If you want to bank in, maybe let me just keep my money in my house and all that. You stock naira. You are saving your naira for you to, maybe you dig a hole or something like that, keeping your naira with not even dollar. It is as good as tissue paper. Because one is this: the economy once it's going down, that your naira in your house will be going down as well. Anytime you bring it out, they will tell you the value. Everything is down. Everything is done. So I have my own personal experience, but I don't need to start here. I don't need to start sharing it now because it's my private issue. But all I'm telling you is that be very, very vigilant and careful. Always watch. Don't keep your money in naira. It is very, very, very bad because the target is to cripple your business, to make sure that they end so many businesses from Igbo people. So many of them. One, you don't have government to give you palliative. If crisis, break out in Nigeria today, okay, that requires aid, humanitarian aid, it will first land in Lagos, Kaduna, Zamfara, Katsina, Sokoto, Meduguri. When they want to give instance, they will include, they will include Benin, Delta, what is the name of this? What's the name of this place that normally buy people? Benue. All right. That's the region. That region. It will cover. They will nickname that Southeasterners. Be very careful. I know Igbo people are very strong. We can survive. In many. But so learn how to build yourself economically before it will be too late for you. That's my advice. Now we have another information that I want to share with us. This is a continuation of what is going on, how they're buying people, and that will lead us to another thing that we want to discuss here. 50 Nigerian citizens were allegedly kidnapped by terrorists last week, and up till now we are behaving as if all is normal. How did we get here? Femi is asking, how did we get here? We got here when you people started choosing Nigerian leaders based on conquest. First of all, you conquer Biafrans. Not even Fulani conquest now, because I was thinking that we are dealing with only Biafran war and the conquest of that, Biafran war, Biafran Nigerian genocide war and all that. I was thinking that is all, but I never know that we did not know that many of you also have this kind of feeling that Igbos are conquered. Even not only the Northerners, but the one that Fulani conquered in the North is not enough. As you are dealing with the Hausa people are teaming up to deal with others. That's the black people. They are enslaving you, and your job is to enslave others on behalf of your master. I mean, that is different between us and white people. A white man cannot, knowing fully well that you hold his head bent down. You subdue him with every strength in you. And instead of him to start crying out to liberate himself, his focus will be how to bring more slave for you. That is the problem. That is the major problem. What gives Yoruba people happiness? Not always. When I say Yoruba, I'm talking about those political class. All right. What gives them joy is anytime you hear they read in the news, oh, Igbo people's shop have been burned to ashes. You forgot that they are burning it. Your economy is going down because they hold the commerce. Now, bandits by 46 persons raised home in Plateau. Okay, this is issue. Now, let me bring the other one. You can see it. So it's not as if somebody just, this is not from Biafran government in Ezra, so that you will not say Biafran are doing propaganda, because that's what most of you have in your mind. Bandit kidnapped 500 Zamfara residents, by 2 police, 3 others. Do you understand it? The news is on and on. It will never get finished. They keep on bombing us with this nonsensical news, and people are not happy yet. They are pushing for that thing that they're not happy to keep on existing. That is our African people. Simply because Biafrans are asking for freedom and independence, and the best way to make sure that they don't have it is to keep on shouting one Nigeria, one Nigeria, so that Biafra, you forgot that the more you are holding, the more you are also holding yourself. The more you are delaying it, the more you are delaying yourself. Do you understand it? The message is very clear. I don't want to stretch more on that. The information that we have from Sahara Reporter, the Nigerian Monitoring Agency, Nigerian Monitoring Agency, NAFDAC, warning against Caro White lotion, says users risk endocrinic distribution. I don't know what this grammar, to be honest. Disruption. Okay, look at it. I don't know. I have not searched this in the meaning of this grammar. But what they're saying here is a warning about Caro White. Some of you, once I mention Caro White, your mind flip. I know you are thinking something. You are thinking something. I know. I can hear that. I can see what you are thinking, but I don't want to say it. But you know what I'm saying. So some of you that are using Caro White, and some of you have your lovers, people that you love so much. Some of them in governmental posts. Some of them are even learned. Some of them are in a Lego team. Some of them are in different positions. So this Caro White, if you love your people, you need to advise them about this Caro White. The warning is out. Okay, so you should tell people to tell others. Those of you that have anybody, I did not mention anybody, but I can see your mind is beating. Yes, you want to say something. Chuka say Papa go deeper. My brother, I hope you are not using Caro White. I hope you are not using Caro White because the warning is out. Almost heard Biafra. Okay, I hear you, Baba. So if you are using this and if you know somebody that knows somebody that is using Caro White, the warning is maybe you should go through the deeper one, to see what Caro White does. Here we can start. Okay, the warning was stated in the public notification used by NAFDAC on May 13th, stating Caro White and Ivory Skin Lightening Beauty Lotion has been to have contain high concentration of kojic acid, according to the European Union Rapid Alert System. Okay. The National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC) has warned Nigerians against usage of Caro White and Ivory Skin Lightening Beauty Lotion. The warning was stated in the public notification issued by NAFDAC on Monday 13th, stating Caro White and Ivory Skin. Why they keep on repeating the same? We have taught this one now. Okay, let me just jump it. Okay, let's still read more. Let's read more. Maybe we maybe we're in one place. Stella Ibiam said, "Pray for God, divine protection upon you both who are working so hard for Biafran liberation." Thank you so much, Stella. Thank you so much. You are very kind. You are very kind. He said, the agency equally mentioned that the continual usage of the lotion puts users at risk of endocrine disruption from continual usage, warning commercial agency and consumers to be cautioned and avoid importing, selling, and distributing the products. Some people will not face their natural color, and I don't want to say anybody, but some of you that are conversant with some people face and their presence in this social media, you need to pass the information to your lovers, people that you love so much. So that is it. Now we are heading to another information from. Okay, the comment here is much. Anyone bleaching in this day and age must have low self-esteem issue. Very disgusting sight. Wahala. Why do they ban it? Oh, this one is already protesting. Okay, let's move to another thing. I think this is a video that some of you have seen and some of you would like to know, or maybe listen to him. I don't know how you feel about it, but we need to go through it. But before then, let me say something. Let me say something about before we go deeper, before we start analyzing what this guy said here. Sometimes in life, we need to tell ourselves the truth. Sometimes you don't need to keep on pushing negativity to achieve something. Like I just told us, the effort of the Biafran government in exile is second to none. And we have not experienced this before. In the course of Biafra, in the Biafran agitation, we have not seen the effort, consistency, and the honesty and the truthfulness in Biafran government in exile and their cabinets. As God may have it, most of them are well, they are well equipped in terms of everything you can think of. Mental toughness, educational background, financially, connection, name it. And most of them are very, very young and vibrant. Yesterday, I made a program. It wasn't yesterday that I made a program that Mazi PM Simon Ekpa is Mazi Namkano's prayer answered. Some of you may not understand why I said that. Even though you watch the video, you may still not get the message properly. But these are the things that made me to say that. When you have somebody that knows what he's doing, when you have somebody that follow the line of truth and honesty, diligence, and everything about him is very, very pure. The diligence and the dedication is very, very, very visible. You don't need to ask anybody what is going on. You can see it, you can feel it, you can touch it. These people keep on saying that PM is the problem of an Igbo. I really want to engage some of you that have that kind of feelings or belief to please educate some people like me that want to know how and where is PM a problem of Igbo people. I mean, I just showed to you what villagers, communities in the north are facing. 50, 500, these are somebody's parents, siblings of other people. They are not goat, not 50 goat, not 50 chicken, not 50 rats. I mean, human beings like me in the northern part. When you hear northern, it's not another planet. You are living in the same. Your next door neighbor is going through this so that. Somebody from your own, where those things has not started, they are not doing it, is shouting, oh, they have destroyed Igbo land beyond the repair. I mean, somebody should make it make sense. Somebody should make it make sense, because to me, I'm lost. I want somebody to tell us how. I keep on struggling to come out with any meaningful, reasonable point that back up some of these people's utterances. You are not happy with me does not mean that I'm an evil person. Some of you are not happy with what I'm saying because you don't share the same belief with me, and that is nature. I'm not even expecting everyone to like me. So if you don't like PM, why must you take it upon yourself to cajoke and castigate him and thinking that you are doing yourself good? Does it make any sense? The answer is no. Why do you believe that attacking him and lying about him is the only way and the best thing to do? Even though you know that you are not honest. Sometimes let me be honest. Sometimes I believe that they know the truth, but they just want to use it to do propaganda, to lie. Because I cannot see any reason why they don't see what even a blind person can see. Somebody that his two eyes are open, pretend that he can't see that. So what is the point? If you cannot see this, how are you? But your eyes are very, very in good shape, in good condition. So how is it that you are not seeing it? But now, when I listen to some of their comments now, I begin to wonder, are you sure that these people actually know and pretend they don't know? Because how can somebody come out and say that Nnamdi Kanu is the one telling PM what he will do and all that? And he opened his mouth and said that an Igbo today, Igbo land today, is in chaos because of this person. But you cannot mention 1, 2, 3, 4 things that is going on in that Igbo land that actually comes from this person's activities in a negative way, not in a positive way. The difference is very clear, and you can see it. It's just like day and night. There's nothing hidden about it. Yet they pretend that they want to show that they don't know everything, and they want to bring him down, do this and do that. So my people, I just want you to reason with me to see what they are doing. Then you tell me what you think about it. Now let's go straight to the video of Ikengo Wago. The video that PM, maybe I will visit his page. Maybe I will do more analysis on this later. But let's start with this one first, okay? No. Let me take it down. Sorry about that. Okay, this is a video here. Let's start with this one. Let's start.
Don't go to this, but don't do it. But Stefan, your job for became.
Okay, before you can start the analysis here, I want you all that is watching this program to pay very good attention to what he about to say and his belief. Okay, his belief. Just pay attention.
Don't go to this, but don't do it. But Stefan, your job for became #1 enemy of Mazen the Council. And because most of you don't know what is going on. But the question is, every born Igbo man or woman will agree with me.
No, that's a lie.
Eberima is doing more harm than good in Igbo land.
Now, he said that Ekperima, talking to PM, because that's what they call him, just to bring him down, all right? But don't mind about the name, just focus on the message. So, he said that he's doing more bad than good. Now, I don't know if you feel what I'm feeling. Next thing you need to hear, that you're supposed to hear, you would want to hear, is him mentioning, highlighting those bad things that he's doing than good. Now, see what he will say next.
Even the woman that gave birth to a baby, if she were still like a open or Catholic, maybe will agree with me that the Berima Kosugondi will pay that is unrepairable.
Remember, they first told you that he's from North. He's a Fulani boy. Now he's not telling that he's the mother. We would have agreed to him that he does more bad than good and all that. The question is, are you not telling us mother from Igbo part or Fulani part? This is how they lie, because once they say something, they will not remember, because they are so much in a haste to damage something, damage themselves, thinking that they're damaging other people.
To broken bottle that have no fatality.
Now, mention those things that he have done that bring Igbo people down and destruction and all that. Nothing. He will rant and he will end it without saying any meaningful thing to back up his claim.
Because there is power there is people who are pushing him from under that cannot, boldly speak to him.
Now underline this word. People under and boldly speak to him. We are going to revisit this comment. People walking underground, meaning people telling him, may on, continue doing what you're doing, those negative things that he's told you that his PM is doing, fine. And those people are walking underground. That's number one, that they don't want to come out publicly, and they are scared to come out publicly to condemn him. These are two different people, right? Now, wait.
They have destroyed our land beyond repair. The Igbo land.
Okay, now listen.
You cannot come to Igbo land to do your traditional marriage.
That is a lie. You can also do your own investigation now. Ask people, all of us come from Igbo, right? You can also put a call in your own community. Ask your people from your community if they can. Is it true that in our village today that nobody is allowed to do traditional marriage or any marital activities, wedding or any gathering in Igbo land? Just if you are from a boy, please ask. If you are from Imo, do. If you are in Anambra, ask. Because I have done my own and I find out that it's a lie. People are getting married. People are doing, okay, for example, Adoration Ministry in Enugu are still hosting. People from, what am I even talking about? Churches, of course, they operate very, very well. I put a call, even in the so-called northern parts, that these people things are happening there. They are still doing marriage. That's just a fact. In some communities, they are still having their, wedding and traditional marriage and all that. They are still doing it. It's just that these kidnappers and these terrorists, what they do, they sneak to do the operation. They run away until they would bring their operation 1, 2, 3. They hit the villages before they can now take over the village. Which that kind of thing have never happened in any part of eastern part, not only Igbo land. In Cross River today, there's no community that will say that nobody can go there because of Fulani. No. In Delta, no. You have their presence, yes. They will come and run. They will hit and run. They will hit and run. They are doing a lot of damages there, yes. But I'm talking about Fulani operation, terrorist operation, right? In our own land. But this guy overlook all those things and trying to create, imaginary story to do propaganda, weak propaganda for that matter. Because if they actually have something upstairs, they would have known that people that they are talking to come from those areas. You cannot come to my house to start telling me that I have, maybe if I'm using smart TV. You just come to me, just visit me, and you are now trying to educate me that my TV is an old TV in my own house. That I am the one that bought what I have in my house. Even if I'm not the one that purchased it, I have access to go and verify. You don't do that. It's only a foolish person that will make such video to lie for something that you know that is in public. People can go and verify. Let me not just waste much time. Just pay attention.
You can't come to Igbo land to infect.
Wow.
You can't even sleep in your own house.
Wow.
With your 2 eyes closed.
Please, can anybody, if you are from Igbo, you have any Igbo friends, please, after this broadcast, just for you to validate the level of lie in these people's lips. Their tongue is like a serpent. It will move from every direction and produce false accusation, just to make sure that they have their way, to dominate your mindset and cripple your reasoning. But thank God, man is not God. All of us are still intact mentally.
All because of the stupidity and the criminality of this boy called Simon Ekpa.
Now he have never for once mentioned those criminal activities from Simon Ekpa. Remember, from the beginning, he keep on telling you that this person is this, Simon Ekpa is this, that he have turned Igbo land to a broken bottle that cannot be repaired, beyond the repair. Do you know what it means to destroy something beyond repair? Even Plateau today, that Fulani and terrorists are ransacking, it is still repairable. If at all that government hands is not in it, government will do, they know what to do. But why is it difficult, for that some of us are saying that you cannot do anything now because it is too late, and you cannot do it because this attack and terrorism is coming from government itself. Just like when you have the government of Yemen or Afghanistan, when your president have the total ideology that their belief is that everybody should be, be Islam, that you must obey the last order, and that kind of nonsense command from jihadists. That's why we said you cannot repair, you cannot save yourself from that. A country whereby army are using AK-47, and those ones are using higher machine gun and all that. So, and who purchased that machine gun? The government will first of all, buy equipment for terrorism before they buy the one from army. And as if that is not enough, they are now, bringing the terrorists in army without any school, without any training, just to because they know how to touch trigger. What about other people that can know how to touch trigger from other country, other parts of the country? Can have you bring them to army? The answer is no. To the extent that an army officer, a repentant Boko Haram, will tell you that he's going back to bush because he was enjoying life in the bush than in Nigeria as a Nigerian soldier. That the money were coming to them than army. In a country where everything is being made for terrorists first before civilians, before citizens. That's why I'm just trying to remind you why we are asking, for freedom, and why we believe that we cannot do anything differently than to stand on our feet and go for our freedom. But this guy is here telling you that everything has been destroyed. You cannot even go to market. You can't even go to school. You can't even. These are people shouting, "No, sit at home, no, sit at home." Oh. Now, sitting at home, and since you use your platform to kick against it at home for a long time. Now, sitting at home and going out to face this destruction that you are talking about, to face the destruction that you are talking about now, which of them is more good? Mention one community that are not in, nobody can go there now because of what some people have done. The answer is no. What is it that he have done, for crying out loud? Do you know that Zamfara, do you think that terrorists in the north prefer to destroy community in Zamfara and Plateau than in Nanibu? Like in your heart of hearts, if they ask you today, choose first place that Fulani will like to, take over. You think they will choose Medugri? The first place is Anibu, because that is what they Osman Danfodio and Ahmadu Bello and Tafawa Balewa, all these people told them that your Anibu is your inheritance. So you resisting it is a problem. Who is now resisting them today? Is it Nigerian army? Is it police that cannot even rescue people from Zamfara? I mean, let us begin to make use of our brain. God give us brain for a reason. You don't need to use it just to food to know the sweetest food to take, or to sometimes ask yourself question and answer that question yourself. Then you just test your brain, put your brain in test. This guy, oh my goodness, some people are something that we can put a call to verify, and somebody will come on social media to lie, just like me as I am today. I will just on my camera and start telling you. Do you know that governor of Anambra State, is sleeping with a cow? You understand? I just create on him imaginary story that governor of Anambra State, in fact, all the Southeast governors, all of them have their first wife is cow. They have female cow that they are making love with. In fact, those cows, they have pregnated those cows. Something that you can verify. You can ask somebody that working within government house to know. I will come online to, without shame, lying with everything. That it doesn't make you a man, to be honest with you. If you don't like PM, that one is different. And PM have made it, to everybody, made it clear that you must not like me. I'm not doing what I'm doing for you to like me. I'm doing it for, for history. Time shall come when you yourself and your children will be written about me. That was his comment. And like someone like me, I was like, may God help you. Whether I was convinced that he would do that, no. But now, seeing what we are seeing, and you are telling me a different thing, you're a joker.
Why is it that the people that are supposed to speak, why they don't want to speak? And the people don't want to.
Wait. Did he say why is that people that support him don't want to speak? Let me see. I don't want to misquote him. Just pay attention.
Don't want to speak.
No. Go back a bit.
And
Go back a bit, Oga.
why is it that the people that are supposed to speak, why they don't want to speak?
Why is it that people that support him don't want to speak? Why are they not to speak? Okay. So you think that he's talking to, an imaginary being. As foolish as he is, God forbid. I'm sorry. I don't want to call anybody names here. Please, I'm sorry, YouTube, pardon me, because they have warned about my utterances. I'm sorry about it. I don't mean to insult anybody. I just want to pour my feelings out, but please bear with me. I don't preach violence. We are trying to make sense out of what he's saying. So please understand me. So he said here, why are they not, speaking to him? Why are they not condemning him? That's what. But you think that he don't have anybody in his mind that he's addressing this to, out of his own, level of understanding. Let me use the word because I have many ways to qualify this kind of thing that he's doing here. But let me just be careful with my utterances. So why he said that, people, maybe you think that he's just talking. Now he will end up mentioning the name that is actually in his mind. Just pay attention.
And people don't want to ask questions. Let me read out something before I go to Barrister Aloy Ejimakos teaching. I told you people, I have a well-known journalist in Nigeria who is my friend.
The one thing about this guy, if you want to brag, he will change his accent. Oh, my friend. Pride will kill you. Pride. Aye. Pride. Pride. If you don't have pride, you don't know what God have done for you. Just listen. Who's my friend?
A well-known journalist in Nigeria who is my friend. Only that I promise him that I will never mention his name.
Okay.
And I will never do that.
Not when he push you, because I know who you are. Your mouth is funnel. You will still lick it. It's a matter of time. I'm telling you, good. You that I will know. You will still tell us. You say, don't worry, we are here now. Yeah.
That's how secretive I can be.
For now.
If I promise you that I will not do this, no matter what, I will not.
I'm sorry, say journalist.
Thank you very much, my dear.
I was sorry, in a chocoku.
The journalist sent me a message after yesterday's come appearance of Mazen Nandika. Listen to what he said to me. He said, and I quote, he wrote, I need to say, Ikenguluago, what did I tell you? I told you Kanu will never speak against Simon's crime, against Ndibo, because Kanu is the one directing him on what to do.
When you hear Kanu, you think he's talking to Kanu? No. You think he's talking to Meme? No, he's talking to Yendo. Remember when I told you to mark what people walking, telling him what to do? Remember when I told you that we are going to revisit that comment? That people that don't have courage to talk to him now. He was actually talking to Oyendo. And here, I told you, he can, as a matter of time, he will also tell you his mind, his secret. I'm just being honest. He will still tell you the thing. Just give me time. he started by protecting, trying to avoid the name of the person. Then he now drove and landed to what a journalist. Okay, I'm strong. What the man said to him and all that, and he now maybe a woman, I don't know. Maybe he's now telling you that. Let me read what this journalist told me. He said that you have to that the Kano that Kano not he don't mention anymore, just Kano, that Kano is the one telling him what to do, telling him what to do. The same people that said that PM don't have any access to Maz Namadikari, he don't have any. Who is he? He don't have anybody. He's a one-room agitator. He's a Wapona in Finland, Dalton in Finland. I thought he's Dalton in Finland. Dalton means something that you can use your left hand and wipe off. You are the one that started calling him Dalton in Finland. You can. So I don't know what come over you. Now you are now scared of that thing in Finland. You are now kind of you can't stand it anymore. This person is become a problem. Not only because you guys said that he's a problem of that he's the only problem IPOB have. He want to destroy the leadership in your own accent leadership. So now no more IPOB. He have metaphor from. He's no more talking about IPOB. Now he can now control Anibu, isn't it? And Oyen doing your own word. He's not afraid of PM. You know what? You expect Oyen do to come out to to condemn who. So we can also reason in that way. We can also say, why is it that Oyendu have not condemned US? What about if you start thinking that way, or you think you guys are not a word of condemnation? So among all the problems that Oyendu have, the only thing that he need now is to let me see who once they ask me who will I condemn, because that's all you people want. You think that once you have opportunity to speak, to journalist in your word, if you want to speak to any journalist and he will focus on, let me condemn people. This is the best time to condemn somebody. Let me condemn this. Many things to think about. He have many things to let him come out first. Not to condemn that. He just mind his business. That's somebody that have brain. Let him be free. If you want to condemn anybody, he will know what to do. I don't like me. I'm not afraid of if MNK come out today and say that Simon Ekpa, Biafra government is a criminal group, that everybody that's supporting them and following them are hereby banned and suspended. We shall see. You understand? I'm not here. I'm not like you people that say once he said that, he let him buy in the DSS. No, whether he support or not, I want him come out free. You know what is because he have tried for Igbo people, and Igbo people don't deserve that. To be honest with you, we don't deserve people like someone like Magnum Namakan. Check it now. How can we deserve that? Is it our togetherness? Is it our honesty? Is it our selfishness that every man want to be at top at the expense of other people's life and their properties? You want to do it just like P2B want to be president, not because he love Nigeria. Yes, another thing. Not all of them. I want to be president. Do you think that he love Nigeria? No, because of his selfish interest. Just like Tinubu want to be president. You think he love Nigeria? No. Selfish. They just want their frame to be hanged in every offices in every state in the country. And they, once on your TV you see their face. That kind of thing, bragging. But what about the works that comes with presidency? They don't have any clue, any idea, any plan whatsoever to execute those things. But the agenda is to make sure that let me become president first. Any other thing can come later. That's why dollar is now the way it is, and against Naira.
Let me repeat. Here is the message. No, let me not show. Sorry, his name will not show.
Wait. He just Martin and he exposed just I told you, it's a matter of time. He will still expose this journalist. It's a matter of time. He will still expose the journalist. But Luckily, he did not land, but in the time to come, of course. The man that reached agreement with him, or the woman that reached agreement with him, he don't know who Ikenga is.
Uruago, what did I tell you? I told you Kano will never speak against Simon's crime, against Ndibo, because Kano is the one directing him on what to do. Now, let's go back to...
Now, the same people that are saying this, cooking up this story now, like the journalist that this guy said he have his contact or her contact, we still remember that there was a time all of you were shouting, no, if it is very obvious that the lawyers are struggling to pass ordinary information discussing about his case with him in the presence of DSS. So how is it that when it comes to this blackmail, you guys wave that one aside? So once kind of want to send message to PM, it is very easy to communicate with PM, but it's not easy to communicate with his lawyer in DSS. Common sense. These are just stories to find a way they will use their criminality in Anib, because they are the one also kidnapping to against Masna. And that what all this is that he's doing, and is a way to link Masna to atrocities they are committing in the name of buying people, kidnapping people, and all that, which they will turn around and say, oh, it's PM. You understand? Everything that this video is doing and what he's trying to achieve here is to link Masna Kanu to any illegal activities around. That's the only objective, nothing more. Even PM have said, he said that I'm the one that doing it. Okay, distance Masna Kanu for anything that you said I'm doing. Okay, bring evidence to me. I am here. Nigerian government can sue PM in Finland court. It is possible. If you see him, then bring evidence. Then he will not bring his own evidence against you. Why is it that the attention of Nigerian government and some of you is just to kidnap? Why don't you just go to court where rule of law exists, not in Nigeria? Once they want to try you, they want to bring you down to their own court. Why don't we use neutral ground? That's great. PM have asked this question many times. Why don't you come out? They don't want, because they know, now. Once you eat something, you know that you have eaten something. You don't need a prophet or prophetess to start preaching to you. Yeah, do you know that you eat something? That your mouth is somehow, you understand? You yourself know. You know. Let me read the comment from our sister Diana. Diana, it's not that I ignore your comment. Your comment is always bombshell. He said, do you know why these dogs bargain always is bargain always is there is that Ejiofor is their connection they are using in getting money from politicians, and now it's blocked. The crime in the media is just starting. Diana, I can bet something that you're a prophetess, to be honest with you. Sometimes your comment hit harder than even our program. Ikenga is being sponsored by the criminal politicians in the southeast, led by Ifa Yoba and DOS IPOB Nigerian for all rubbish he is saying. Let him continue backing like dog he is. Wow. Then I said, is this not how Ijele was speaking before he was arrested? This dog bargain will end up in shame. PM don't have time for him now. He is very busy with the job of Biafran freedom. That is obvious. We all know that. And the reason why sometimes if I bring these people's video to analyze it here, like I'm doing now, some of us will, oh, why are you promoting him? Why are you promoting them? PM is the one that shared the video, and the video I just played to you now is direct from PM's platform. Direct. Chuku Doze, no journalist wrote to Ikenga. He's just formulated it. Of course, maybe maybe family writer could be the journalist. I'm so saying he's a journalist. I'm so I'm so saying he's a journalist. No, I know. Maybe from Ukumango journalist. Maybe. I'm just saying. You know what I mean by Ukumango journalist. So if you know them, you know them. So my people, this is just part of video of Ikenga. We may revisit it. I may go to the source and get the full video of him. Maybe we can do more on that. But for now, let's just follow what we have. Thank you so much for your time. We are going to wrap up now. Let's see what will bring us back again. But please don't forget the message. The message is all about you getting used to Biafran coin as you are voting, getting used to Biafran coin, so that you, especially if you're a business person or you are in abroad working, right? Don't bring your money. Don't keep your money in where you are live only in Apollono. Apollono. Bring it back. Like investment that this guy is talking that nobody is investing anything is a lie. People are investing massively, unlike before. I can tell you today, some places in Igbo land that you can get a plot of land at the rate of 800, 1 mil. Now, if you don't have 1 point something, you are not getting it. And some bushes that people were scared of going there. You have the real estate developers are not there doing layouts, mapping out with a master plan. So our land is not what you can guys talking about. That you cannot invest. You can invest, my people. That is not true. You can invest. Biafrans are doing their best. Biafran government and Biafra in homeland, they are doing their best to bring everything in order in terms of making sure that our land is not being run over by foreigners. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your comment, your like, your everything. Thank you so much, and see you again. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye for now.